And I'm urging readers to read the references in my book and treat my book primarily as a catalog of those references that I've given with respect to the Bharatiya civilization. What you're taught in your textbooks is rubbish. It's garbage, not even worth being recycled. I'm sorry, that's the problem with the history textbooks today, because it teaches you that you're a defeated society. Please press a delete button, control, alt, delete, and a permanent delete of this nonsense from your head. Read proper books. Read the works of R.C. Majumdar. I keep repeating these names over and over again. Read the works of Jadunath Sarkar. Read the words of Harbila Sarda. Read the works of G.C. Pandey. Read the works of contemporary scholars like Meenakshi Jain, Dr. Meenakshi Jain, or Sitaram Goel, who's written on the Hindu resistance. If you're reading the Marxist school of nonsense, their entire goal has been to push you into slavery. Don't read literature written by, I'm sorry to say, Irfan Habib or Rovilar Thapar or R.S. Sharma. They are not worth reading at all under any circumstances. The only reason that you should read them is to understand how paid stooges have effectively brushed Bharat's history under the carpet to the detriment of the civilization. I dare use that language. These people did not have the guts or the courage of the conviction to actually prove their point in the Ram Janmabhoomi case when invited to actually present themselves as expert witnesses, when they kept peddling nonsense and propaganda as opposed to putting forth facts. So please don't read these books. They are not worth reading at all. At the very least, in the age of internet, nobody should have the excuse of saying, I was not aware of this. When you can Google for all sorts of rubbish, please Google on Indian history. Most of the literature is available on archive.org free of charge. The bulk of the literature, at least 30% of the references that I've referred to in my book, we downloaded it from archive.org. Please read them. When I say this equally of the history of the North and the South, because there is no such thing as the North and the South. Bharat has behaved as one. So please negate this nonsense from your head. Remove this rubbish from your head. This question has opened the floodgates, and that's precisely the rogue that I'm trying to cure through the book. Because generations of historians have been trying to cure this. Others know your history better. Others know your language better. Your Sanskrit is being, let's say, hijacked and monopolized by Westerners with a very clear agenda. Ek din aayega, like Audrey Tushki, when you talk about Sanskrit and your religion, she will get up and her cohorts will get up and say, तुम्हें कुछ नहीं आता, मुंह बंद रखो. हम आपके धर्म के बारे में हम आपसे बेहतर जानते हैं. ये भी एक दिन आएगा. आ चुका है already. I would say our ancestors will regret for having spawned these kind of people, because what they fought for during years of colonization and years of invasions, we are giving it away in so-called independent Bharat. That is the sad reality. The resistance that was alive until 1947 has been snuffed out of the society by the irresponsible, paid Nehruvian civilization 100%. Nehruvian civilization, according to me, is a separate civilization. जिनको भारत से कोई ना लगाव है ना जुड़ाव है. Their utter disgust and hatred, they have successfully passed it on through the education system and the language policies of this country. आप अपने आप को इस रोग से मुक्त कीजिए किसी भी हालत में. Start reading the literature at least in your mother tongues, man. Your ancestors have written in Tamil, Telugu, in Assamese, Bengali, in so many languages. At the very least, read that literature.